Hey, Bill, how are you doing? We just had a brand new home come up in your neighborhood. I thought you might be interested to take a look at some of the photos, get some information about what's going on around you. By the way, I'm Alex Crum. I'm the broker at NextHome Excellence, and I do a ton of work in your area. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. So what I'm looking at in your neighborhood of Laurel Meadows, that over the course of the last 6 months, we have 4 properties that have recently sold. Those are the reds. In the green, we have a couple of properties that are brand new to market. They're looking for buyers right now. We don't have anything actively under contract right now. So let's take a look at what these properties actually look like. You can see their list prices. The important things that we're looking at here is that we're tracking your ADOM. That's your days on market. Plus, we're looking at your prices. These are what things are going for, and you can just tell that the higher the square footage, the higher the prices. That's just one of the ways that it goes in real estate. But I got a couple of properties. The one that I was just showing you here just came on the market yesterday. This is over on Burnbury. This is 1891 square feet. So that's about medium in your neighborhood. I love the 3-car garage and the big corner lot. That's pretty cool. Just want to show you just on the inside what this actually looks like. And so as we go inside, I want you to check out this remodeled kitchen. That's definitely not the way that it was built. I love what they have done with the flooring, with the big oversized tiles. They're asking a little bit of money for the property. That's okay. Gosh, look at that. This is just a great home that is coming to market. This is one that I expect to sell, and I expect it to sell relatively quickly. I'm going to show you why that is in just a second. But look at the gas that they have in there. And of course, your neighborhood is a propane community, so that means that they have a buried tank down below. Love the range. Man, this is a nice kitchen. I could see myself just doing a ton in that kitchen. I have 4 kids myself, so we do a lot of cooking. It saves us a lot considering McDonald's is $80. I love the big built-ins here, the big oversized bathroom. So just to give you just a general idea of what this one looks like. And so as we look at this property, built in 2003, right around the same time that your house was built, listed right now for $699,000, $977 at 1891 square feet. I do expect that one to sell. I'm going to give you some statistics in your neighborhood just so you can see what after everything in general is taking. But before I do that, I wanted to show you a couple of others. So these are a little bit bigger, and these are more in line with what your house actually is. I love the dusk shot on this one. So this is a bank-owned foreclosure that just sold. This one did close at $663,000, and it's almost 2,700 square feet. So let's go take a look on the inside. I love that flooring. Again, a good flooring. That's a laminate flooring, which is not quite as high of a quality as what I would expect to see in a lot of the homes that are in your neighborhood, but of course it looks really good. About equivalent to carpet from a value perspective. They have updated the bathrooms. That is going to be the original kitchen here. And of course, this is a really common layout. A lot of the homes in this community were built this way. So this one has a great little swimming pool, which will come and we'll look at a photo of that in just a moment. There's your backyard. The swimming pool, that was the picture. So that's one that I think is worth taking a look at. Now, of course, given the fact that this is a bank-owned foreclosure, right now what we're seeing is that those are selling for less money. In fact, this home has been on the market it's been vacant for about the last 10 years. I just happen to know this one particular, and exactly the next one that I want to show you is over here on Vintage Street. This is a 3-car garage, just the same as yours. This one you can see is a little bit more expensive. It's a little bit smaller, 2,476 square feet. It did sell in 37 days for $725,000. Remember that these homes in your neighborhood were selling for a few $100,000 just 2 or 3 years ago. So this is a really big shift for us. It's a really big difference for what's going on in your neighborhood. So here we see that same exact laminate flooring. It's a little different style, but it is laminate flooring that you're seeing there. But we do have a lot of the really cool things going on up top. Things like the tray ceiling. So a nice little embellishment, nice little carpentry details that are built into the property. And as you can see out the back, we're going to have a lake view, which will come to that. We do have a swimming pool in this community, and there it is. So we had talked before about gas in your community. This one is an electric. You are not in a natural gas community. So anybody who does have gas is somebody who installed a propane tank and buried it. I wonder if you have that in your property. I don't know. I'd love to come out and take a look, by the way. Love the puppy stairs to get in. It's adorable. So there's your master bedroom. Here's your master bathroom for this property. Now, as we look at this with carpet in the bedrooms, I do want to get to just the lake view and the pool view, and then I'll show you exactly through your community. So there you are, a little hot tub, more of a soaker tub. You do have the swimming pool outside. I like that a lot, a little covered area. And there's the lake view that you can see back behind the property. So that's really nice. Now, as we look in your community at these statistics, I want to show you, here we go. The biggest deal that we look for are sold properties. And here's our sold properties. And this gives us a lot of great information. What this tells us is it tells us how long things took to sell. So we're going to look at the median, not the average. Average is a bad statistic for us, but median, which means that half the homes sold faster, half the homes sold longer. It takes about 65 days right now to get to contract. So with that 65 days, median, that means that you could, if you went to market today, you would be looking at probably going under contract sometime in the beginning part of October. We close relatively quickly after that. And here's the biggest deal for you is that, because this is what buyers look at, is the discount that sellers are giving off the list price. So we can see that every single person gave at least 1% off list price, but most of them on median are coming about 2% under list. So if your home, just as an idea, was $700,000, and I don't know what your home is worth exactly, we would have to come out and see it in person before we would do that. But again, I would love to do that with you. You would expect to give about $15,000 of that back, $14,000. So that's one of the biggest deals that we look at there. So watch for these other properties. I certainly will be when those close. If you are interested in understanding a little bit more about what your property is worth, if you are interested in testing the market before we get into a different kind of market right now, things are really good for sellers like you. I'd love to have that conversation. You can reach me directly on my cell at 941-234-3597. I'm around all the time. Or you can just reply back to this email. Thanks so much, and you have an absolutely wonderful day.